Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to tell you about the royal court or the triple crown. I'm gonna tell you how to tell the difference between a white knight, a white wizard, and a white princess, and what the term triple crown and royal court means. Before we get into everything, please make sure you hit like and subscribe. Maybe you've been binge watching my videos and you just forgot to hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the community. I also have YouTube memberships, which are only $5 a month. And we finally have it's hard because it takes like a full day for it to update, but we have 200 members as of the day that you're watching this. Thank you guys so much. I can't believe our little community has come so far. So if you want to join a community of over 200 plant parrots from all over the world, it's only $5 a month and it's so worth it. But anyways, let's get into the gist of this, because I thought I understood this, which is why I didn't make a video on this, because I thought, but then I was like, is my Phalaenopsis blooming again? Bro, I think we got a double bloom. I thought I understood this, but I didn't make a video about it in case I was wrong, and I'm so glad I waited because I was wrong. So we're gonna talk about this. So a triple crown is when you have your white princess. Mine's a little sunburnt, I'm sorry. He's got like a couple orange spots on him. It's not thrift damage. It's literally sunburn. But yeah, so you have your white princess, your white wizard, your white knight. And you're probably like, Ashley, how the heck are you telling the difference between them? And I'm gonna tell you right now. I had these two completely backwards. And that's because this was given to me as a gift as a white knight, and this was sold to me as a white wizard, but they are actually switched. Honestly, it's not that hard to tell the difference between a white princess because it grows like a pink princess. It looks like a pink princess. Like, it's literally like the exact same plant. They're identical, except it's white instead of pink. It also has these really beautiful pink lines on it, but a green stem. So like you can see there's like pink and red along the peculiar shafts right there, but the stem is green. With the white knight, you actually have a more red stem with white peculiar sheaths right here, and the stem below this is actually red. I actually took a top cutting I haven't sold yet. Here's the top cutting that I haven't sold yet. You can see how red it is, and then it has white, again, sunburn. My lights are just really confusing, okay? But I figured it out with this sleeve. But yeah, so you have red and white, same plant. And then with the wizard, you only have green. You only have green and white. So you can tell the wizard and the princess apart because the princess will have red and this one will have no red at all. This guy has red stems with white. So that's how you tell it apart. But what's a triple crown? So a triple crown is when you have all three of these, preferably like a little more mature. There was a collector that I saw when I was in Arizona who had a full size, like massive, over 1 foot tall version of a white princess, a white knight, and a white wizard. He actually didn't even want to sell me like a cutting of one because if you cut one, then it kind of like devalues the triple crown, and you can sell the triple crown for a lot more than you can just sell like one, because all three of these plants are pretty expensive plants if you're gonna buy them by themselves. But if you can buy them as a bundle, it's a little bit more worth your money, which is why he wanted to do that. I know it's kind of weird and confusing, especially literally since like I had no idea. I actually thought it made sense that this little one was a white knight because of the fact that it has so much more white on it, and I feel like knights usually have a lot more sectoral variegation. But the red is really how you tell. Like you can see big white like streaks right here. Honestly, you can see it even better on this one. The white and the red is how you tell that it is a knight. The green and the white is how you tell that it is a wizard. And then the white and the red and the green, but no red stem, is how you tell it is a white princess. So then when you have them all together, that is what you call the triple crown. And if you want a whole royal court, that's when you have a lot more plants. So your whole royal court includes your triple crown, plus a red Anderson, plus a pink princess, or this cutting that I just sold to someone. How pretty. And I believe also a Dark Lord and a Dark Majesty and a couple other things. Pretty much like, I mean, what you would think would make up a royal court. I'm surprised there's, well, I guess maybe it also, I think the royal court includes things outside of philodendron, because then there's like the king and queen anthurium. It's kind of hard. I tried to find a resource on like what exactly constitutes a full royal court, and I would love to get all of them eventually. I think that would be really cool. For now, I'll stick with my little triple crown. I think that I like my little triple. I actually thought it was cool that there was a name for it, because I got all three, except I thought these ones were opposite. I was talking to this collector and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell them as a triple crown. And I was like, what the heck is a triple crown? I don't really think it's a professional term that plant sellers use. I think it's really just like something that collectors use. If you're looking for all three, it's cheaper to buy them in one bundle altogether. However, I've never seen a public listing for a triple crown. I've only really seen like collectors talk about it when they're showing off their collections. Let me tell you how I take care of all three of these plants, and maybe that will help. One of the things that like people really don't like about the Wizards and the Knights is that they kind of like have a really inconsistent variegation. I wanted to cut mine because I wanted to get some extra money for our move, so I cut off this top cutting, but this new leaf that's coming in looks like it's gonna have like a ton of white. Like, it looks really good. I can already see on the very top of the little leaf. People usually like to stay away from these kinds of plants, at least I personally did. Number one, because it feels different. This plant almost feels rubbery in comparison to like a princess, either of the princesses. This one I got from Sagebrush. And like I said, I actually bought it as a wizard, but it is in fact a knight. And I just thought that leaf was so pretty. And then on the back, it actually has some red, which is very exciting. And you can kind of see a little bit of it on the front as well, just like that little streak. It's really desirable when you have like a tri-color knight. All three of these leaves actually have pretty decent variegation. But then they started putting out leaves that like just really weren't that variegated, and so I decided to cut it off, and then I'll sell it for cheap in case someone else wants to get one. I don't know, I think it's cute, but I just keep him in soil in this cup, and you can see the roots are going wild. Actually, when I got it, it had a little bit of root rot, so I cut off a bunch of the stuff, and then I cut 2 nodes off and sold those. I don't know, I think that this one's really pretty. I just hope I can get the color to come back. Then I have this little white wizard. This was given to me as a gift from a plant shop. Actually, tissue culture. Very cute. It's very colorful. He literally just like picked this up. He's like, oh yeah, do you want it? And I was like, shut up. And he was like, no, you can just have it. And I was like, shut up. So it's doing good. It put out this like bigger leaf, and looks like we're gonna get another bigger leaf here soon too, which is really cool. This guy, he's literally just in like kind of like a moss, like a dirty moss mix with some perlite, and then I fertilize him with the higher phosphorus one that I've been using, the 410-3 by Bonide. My white princess I've had for a really long time. It actually almost died of root rot, and so I had to like cut it back and completely grow it in. However, I'm just having an issue with this sunburning. I moved it down to a lower shelf, but it still seems to be struggling with sunburn just on the the very beginning part, and so I'm wondering if I should move it even farther down, or maybe if I just need to move it to the very bottom shelf, because this leaf came in really good right here, but then this leaf and then this leaf is even worse. So I don't know, I'm kind of considering cutting it and like taking it back. He grows completely in moss, and he's digging it, so bopping, he's vibing. I love white princess. It's probably one of my favorite plants. I would love to have another one. I almost bought a white princess for my friend Alicia, and then I decided not to because I was like, I already have one. I don't need to do that. Gives me really good color in comparison to other people's white princesses that I've seen. I just think it's really hard with this white variegation to try to like keep it stable. All the other plants I've seen that have this similar type, it's just so easy for it to just like go away. So I feel pretty blessed, and I've been using my phosphorus like I've been instructed, and it's just getting more white. So like that leaf right there is so pretty if it didn't have that stupid sunburn on it. Then you have your pink princess. This plant is so easy. I actually still see people that are still like hesitant to buy these because they just revert, and I think that that's because people will kind of spend less money and get a cheaper one that is reverted or almost reverted, and then when it reverts they're like, oh, of course it would do this. I have never bought one that's almost reverted, and I've never had, well actually, okay, that's crazy. because this one I did. This one literally had less variegation than this leaf does. It had 3 like that, and then I cut it for my friend, and then it's just been tossing me half moons and full moons left and right. This one actually right here has purple that's gonna come out on this next leaf. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but you can see on the petiole down here that there is gonna be purple, so it won't be another full moon. And I did sell this top cutting. I'm very excited. Also, I am pretty sure that pink and red can partially photosynthesize. Unlike white, if I'm incorrect, please let me know. But I'm pretty sure that this color can, which is why I feel like pink princesses, for me at least in my experience, are more stable than albos. I've never had a pink princess go bad, and I have so many of them. I had 3 more, but I sold them to help me move. This one's so pretty. This is one I got from Botanica's, and there's 2 in here. Just getting so big. When I got it, it was so tiny, like literally so small, and now it's like getting there. Anyways, I don't know, I think it's cool, but yeah, that's how you tell the difference. We'll go over it one more time. I know it's confusing, and then you can quiz yourself. You can go to Etsy and quiz yourself and see if people have it mislabeled. Don't tell people that their stuff is mislabeled. Unless you know for sure and you have them, and you can like, I don't know, I was wrong until a couple of my friends corrected me. So this is a white knight. You can tell because it has red and white on it, a red stem with this white pretty stuff. This is a wizard. It is just white and green. This is a princess, which has white, green, and red or pink, whatever you want to call it. And that's pretty much how you tell. So they're all really easy plants, but it is weird that the princess has like a normal leaf, and then the knights and the wizards have like these like almost like rubbery rugosum textured leaves. If you like rugosum and you want another philodendron that's like it, I recommend this one. Anyways, yeah, that is the royal crown, the triple crown and the royal court. I don't know exactly what goes into the royal court, so if you guys let me know. Maybe I'll make a list of things I think should go in the royal court, but let me know if you do have a full royal court, if you know what that means. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and tweet me at PlantMeAshley. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at PlantMeAshley. Let me know if you liked this type of video. I thought it would just be like a fun little thing to like talk about the knight, the princess, and the wizard. That's kind of cool, huh? Although I don't think I love the term white knight. Anyways, yeah, let's get into the end of the video fun stuff.
Hello and welcome to the end of the video fun stuff. I want to thank Catherine Stanton for joining the memberships. And thank you so much for the extra channel support to Kim Klinowski, Ashley Kennedy, Cole M, Liliana Ramos, Houseplant Heather, Carissa Lawrence, All the Green Places, and Botanica's. And for our extra comment shout outs today, we have AG who says, "Good soup." Thank you guys so much for watching this video and leaving a comment, and I'll see you in the next houseplant section. Goodbye.